Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube? NES Roller, welcome to a brand new DVD slash Blu-ray, one Blu-ray update. I always like to do these updates, pretty frequently so I can get this stuff on the shelf behind me, because if I don't, it builds up, and then it will take me a very long time. So I like to, do it sooner or later so I don't get too huge of a stack, and it takes me a long time and I have shit all over. So we got like 12, 13 titles here, so let's get into it. Alright, so this is from my awesome friend Steve from Body Bags, and of course from YouTube and the Facebook page and things like that. Steve's awesome. Put a link down below to his channel. Check him out. I've been talking about this film that I've been wanting for my IFC collection for a while. I can never find it for a good price or anything like that. I've been looking for it, never found a copy of it. And he told me he had a copy of it, so I was like, oh, I'll trade you something for it. And he told me, nah, I'll just send it to you, but I gave him some stuff for it anyway. So, very awesome. So I finally have a copy of the Jeffrey Dahmer Files. Finally, I've been looking for this movie for a very long time, and luckily enough, Steve had a copy of it, and he gave me a awesome Jew card. Made me laugh when I opened it. But he sent me this, yes. So another IFC off the list. I have two more coming in the mail. I have Wolf and Room in Rome that I got from Hastings, so you'll see those in the next update. So I got two more IFCs off the list. Really awesome. So, Jeffrey Dahmer Files, IFC title. So, yeah. Move this back. Make sure it's okay. And he sent me a DVD-R of Violent Shit. So I guess this is a shot-on video. You guys know I'm not really into shot-on video. It's not really my thing. I'll watch them when I need to or stuff like that. So, yeah. So, this should be interesting. I guess it's German, if I stand corrected. Send me a DVD. So, Violent Shit. Interesting. Curious to check that one out. So, thank you again, Steve, for sending me the Jeffrey Dahmer Files. I really wanted it and really needed it for the collection. So, really appreciate that. Next we have Best Worst Movie. This was like $6 on Amazon, surprisingly. Really, really cheap. And this is a documentary about Troll 2, of course. So, very excited to check this out. I love documentaries. Next to horror films, documentaries are my favorite genre of film. So, very excited to check this one out. I love the cover art. It's amazing. Comes with, sweet green case and the booklet and disc art. Awesome. I'm going to have to check out some more of this company's documentaries, even though they're not horror films. So, there may be some interesting ones out there. So, Best Worst Movie. Yeah, $6 on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's still $6, but if it is, check it out. Alright, next we have The Last Showing. I got this at Family Video for $1. This movie is fucking terrible. Absolutely complete and utter crap. I'm working on a review right now for the 22 Shots of Movies and Horror website on this film because it just sucks. I mean, Robert Englund's okay. He's like the only saving grace of this film, and he's at best. But the plot and the acting and the story is just fucking terrible. It's horrendously bad. I do not recommend this one put out by Screen Media. Dark Side. It's from England, or the UK from last year. So it's absolutely crap. Don't pick it up. It's terrible. This was a sick ass fucking find. I got this at Goodwill for $2. Yeah. Awesome score on this one. This is out of print, very hard to find. And that's the Night Stalker and the Night Strangler double feature MGM release. Yeah, $2 at Goodwill. This was a good score. This is not easy to find. It's a bit rare. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of wear on the top of the case, which is kind of shitty, but besides that, it's in actually really, really good shape. The disc is really good. I don't know if there's an insert, if an insert came with this. If anybody has this and they know if it came with an insert or not, let me know, because I'm I'm a completionist, and that would bug me. But Yeah, this is beautiful shape. Looks like it was never used, so very happy to have that for $2. Awesome score, man. All right, next these are in no order. Obviously, I just stacked them and we're going for it. Cabin Fever Patient Zero. This is Cabin Fever 3, of course. Put out by Image. I grabbed this a family video for. I think I paid $2. Yeah, $2 for it. I'm curious about this one. I've heard people say, like Mood said, it's interesting and it's kind of nasty, which is typical for the Cabin Fever films. So, very curious to check this one out. Yeah. So, Cabin Fever Patient Zero. Finally got a copy of it. Alright, last week. This was on sale at Best Buy for it's $5.99. I had to grab it because it's a film I haven't seen this year that's nominated for Best Picture, and it was on sale at Best Buy for $6, so I had to grab it. That, of course, is Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel. I still have to check this one out. Got to check it out before the Oscars come around, because even though, I'm, mainly focusing on horror films, being in film school and stuff like that, you have to keep up with, the mainstream Hollywood films, because if you don't know what you're talking about, you're going to look like a complete and utter idiot. So, I still check out the Hollywood films that are, nominated and things like that, just because it's helpful in film school if you're talking to people outside of school and you know what you're talking about, that'll help you later on if you get a job or stuff like that, if you know what you're talking about. So I still check these films out. So I still have to check this one out. I think it's the only one that I haven't seen nominated for Best Picture besides The Theory of Everything, whatever the one with Stephen Hawking is. Still need to check that one out before the Oscar comes around, but everything else I've seen. So very curious. I've heard this one plays interesting with the aspect ratios and things like that. It changes its aspect ratios. So very curious to see about that, because that's a very interesting thing. But Wes Anderson, next to Richard Linklater, of course, is the best American filmmaker living right now, in my opinion. So very excited to check this one out. But after Moonrise Kingdom, which came out 3 years ago now, actually, I don't know. I absolutely love that film, so very curious to see that one. Next we have House of the Witch Doctor. This is put out by Breaking Glass, aka Fish's Circle Films. I think this is like a home invasion type of a backwoods film. It has Bill Moseley in it, so that will be interesting, I guess. But it's official Fish's Circle Films release, and I always pick those up, so we'll see. I still need to pick up Daddy's Little Girl, man. I've been looking for that shit forever. I cannot find it for a cheap price. I really want to check out that film. Alright, we got Blue Ruin. This is an Anchor Bay film from last year that a lot of people talked about and really liked it. It's a revenge film, so it's not too much horror from what I've read, but I've heard really good things about it, so very interested to check this one out. Like I said, put out by Anchor Bay from last year. Had a lot of talk, so yeah, I got this for $1 at Family Video. Same with House of the Witch Doctor. So Blue Ruin. Yeah, we got another out-of-print title that I picked up at Family Video. Very awesome. Not a horror film, but a very awesome satire, and that's SLC Punk. It's kind of a cult film now. Well, it's not. It is a cult film now, from 1999. And I'm pretty sure this is getting a sequel that was funded on Indiegogo or Kickstarter or whatever. So very interesting. So this is out of print, but I know with the Indiegogo they're giving like a Bluray or something like that. So this is not really that much out of print coming up, I would imagine. So, but very funny and hysterical satire of the punk movement in the mid-1980s. Especially that it takes place in Salt Lake City, of course, by the title. So very, very interesting film. Highly recommended. Like the title said, John Hughes meets Sid and Nancy. That's pretty accurate. So check this film out if you can find it. Like I said, it's out of print, so it's not too easy to find, and you're probably going to pay between $15 and $20 for it if you get it online. So if you get the opportunity to pick it up, do yourself a favor, because it's a really interesting film. Alright, next we have Shame the Devil. This is put out by Olive Films, and this is a new film from 2014. Moods brought up a good point when I showed him this, that Olive doesn't really put out many contemporary films, so to have this released by Olive is very interesting. So picked up Family Video, which is interesting because they really don't have too many Olive film releases, and this was a $1.50. Yeah, $1.50. So has Doug Bradley in it, so could be interesting. Like I said, typical Olive film release. So very curious to check this one out. And finally, we did this film on the podcast, so I had to grab a copy of it because I didn't have it. That's the collection of Video Violence and Video Violence 2. We got a chance to check out Video Violence 2 yet, but Video Violence, I'm not a shot-on video person like I said, but very, very enjoyable film. It actually tells a pretty interesting and original story, to be completely honest. It's actually really well done for a shot-on video film. And like people said, it's probably one of the best. So if you guys get a chance to pick this up, do yourself a favor, because Video Violence is not too bad, actually. It's pretty interesting. And it comes with this awesome booklet about the films and things like that from Camp Motion Pictures. So check it out. Very interesting. So that should do it, everybody. Thank you again for watching this update. Like I said, not too much stuff, but I like to get these out there every once in a while just so I can file this shit away and buy more movies coming up at the beginning of the month. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/NESRuler22. And you can follow me on the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror podcast. You can do so at 22 Shots of Moods and Horror.com. It's 22 Shots of Moods and Horror.com. And follow us on the Facebook page. Go to Facebook, search bar 22 Shots of Moods and Horror podcast. Join the page over there and have a good time with all of us talking right now about the hot topic of... Wait, I gotta find a movie that has one. Wait for it. Well, I guess we'll pick up this movie. Slipcovers. Yes, there's a pretty interesting controversy going on right now in the community with slipcovers. So, if you guys want to know more about this fucking thing that's going on right now with these slipcovers, go over to the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror Facebook page, and quite an interesting conversation going on right now over there on that. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll talk to you very soon with another shelf video, actually, because we only have one more to go. So talk to you guys soon. See you guys.